We live in an environment where we are constantly surrounded by poor food choices. High calorie, low nutrient junk. I coined the phrase carbohydrates to describe these foods, and that fits perfectly with what they are. They're essentially garbage. They are designed with addictive properties in mind. So when you think about something like Doritos or Cheetos or Cheerios or anything with an O's on the end, anything in a bag, box, or bottle, Twinkies, any of those kind of foods, they're not designed to supply nutrition. They're designed for entertainment. And they are addictive because of the fact that they don't have any nutrition. After you consume foods like that, you're still hungry. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense when you look at it that way, but somehow we've all fallen under what I call the calorie lie, and that's the idea that calories are all that really matters, that the source of the food is not that important, but it's not true. Human metabolism is not a math equation. We're more like a chemistry lab. There's a lot of complicated things going on, and a lot of it is hormonal in response to the food that we eat. So the idea that a handful of M&Ms is the same as a 1 cup serving of scrambled eggs, same caloric value, it's just ridiculous to think of it that way. But we have been conditioned and trained to think that by the media conglomerate. It's all in partnership with the pharmaceutical companies, the food manufacturers, and the powers that be that pull the strings. Advertising. Billions and billions and billions of dollars in advertising your entire life to condition happy, positive thoughts and memories along with junk food. Whether that's a fast food chain like McDonald's, whether that's birthday cake, whether that's your favorite ice cream, whatever it is, you've been conditioned to feel a certain way about those foods. And those advertisers spend big money to make sure that their products look good. One of the deceptive practices in the industry is packaging and labeling that makes the product seem healthy, where a food manufacturer will just point out some merit or value of their product, like it's gluten-free. Okay, so somehow everybody got the idea that gluten-free means it's just the healthiest thing on earth, right? Because a certain segment of the population is sensitive to gluten. So, celiac disease is on the rise. It's a terrible intestinal disorder, and people who suffer from that need an alternative, But the idea that slapping a label on something that's now gluten-free that never had gluten in it in the first place. Like dairy products, for example. Dairy products don't contain gluten. Gluten is a protein that comes from wheat. But, it's the halo effect. It's the idea that, I'm choosing the gluten-free one. Or, okay, maybe it's low sugar, low fat, organic, non-GMO, whatever. A lot of times that's downplaying the real hidden dangers of the product that may have been worse than gluten or whatever they're trying to cover up in the first place. Okay, that's my rant for today. Quick little drive to the gym. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll be checking back in soon.